What's going on, y'all? Leo, what's poppin'? Hey, this is Michael with Transcending the Mind. Uh, Wanted to say first, thank you to Brandy for allowing me to do my first shamanic chakra clearing and balancing illumination. I have two more of those I'm going to be doing for February. Starting now, you can put into the comments down below that you are in Jacksonville, Florida, and you're interested in doing shamanic chakra clearing and balancing illumination, and we'll hook up in Florida. Also, I'm going to be doing free reading that's at least 30 minutes, or we can sub that out for a free Reiki session that's at least 30 minutes. The way to get any of these, put down in the comments below that you are interested in this. If this reading has helped you, if it pertains to you, if it doesn't, tell me something. And if you're in Jacksonville and you want this in person, tell me that you're in Jacksonville, Florida. We'll set something up to get together in person. I want to go ahead and get into the Leo reading for February 2019. I'm going to have down in the comments below the deal I've got going for February. Basically, it's what I just said, but I'll make it a little more clear than that. But I want to go ahead and get started in your soulmate reading, Leo. Let's see what we got going on for you. I've already shuffled my deck. Let's see. Your first placement, we have got the Six of Discs. Oh, and I'm using the Patch Tarot for your placements, for your for your main placements. Your 9-card draw, I'll be doing your dadgum, I forgot the words. It's been a long day for me. I had to go back into the office starting today. I'll be using the Rider-Waite deck for what is it, explanations, going into further detail. So what we got for your first placement, Leo, is we've got the Six of Discs. Six of Discs, this is what your mind space is at. Don't know how clear that is for you. What's really standing out for me on this, Leo, is you have got the scales. The gentleman is holding the scale. I say gentleman. The person is holding the scales, and he is, it's like he's balancing out giving back. That's what I'm getting here. This is also a Taurus card. This is very much about your mind is on your money. Your mind is on giving back. How you're bringing value, not just to yourself, but to someone else. That's what I'm getting from this. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we get. Need at least another card for your next placement. At least one card. There we go. We got two jumping out here. Let's see what we got. The Nine of Discs and the Ace of Cups. Nine of Discs and Ace of Cups. That's your next placement. That's where your mind's at. That's where we're looking at now. What are we seeing here? Balancing this out is giving you emotional fulfillment. You're balancing the scales, and through balancing the scales, you're getting what you want. And it's not just material. This is about how you feel about what you're getting. This is about balancing out a contract. We got what came up in your next placement. We've got the Aeon card. This is very much about spirit. Very much about spirit. This is balancing out a soul contract. This might even be balancing out a karmic relationship, finding balance mentally. I don't even know if this is mental. This is very much about finding a balance, though. This is about ending a contract. This is not just ending it, but completing the terms of a soul contract. That's what this is telling me. Like, you have done something that is ending or completing, not just ending the contract, but you fulfilled the requirements of this contract. Let's see what else we got. Let's see where's your emotional space at? Where's your emotional space at, Leo? Where's your emotional space? There's one jumping. You got one popping out. Princess of Swords. Swords are very much about your mental state. And this, to me, this is like a divine will creating the world around it. This is literally, the world is washing out from your divine will. It's coming out from your will. That's exactly what's going on here. Strength. That's exactly what you got going on here today, Leo. You have completed a contract, and it looks like you're being rewarded for it. Now, this could pertain to your work. This could pertain for cross watchers. This might be the other person. Princess of Discs. You are definitely getting some divine inspiration right now. You are coming, there is a soul contract that is coming to fruition in this reading. Oh, and before I forget, I almost forgot my other house cleaning items. If you guys would, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell. That stuff really helps the channel, lets me know that you like what I'm doing, that what I'm doing means something to you. This whole piece right here is telling me a whole lot about completing a soul contract and reaping the rewards of doing that. Let's see what we got. What's your likely outcome from this? Three of Cups. And I don't feel like this is you getting a relationship. Three of Cups is normally about coming together. I feel like this is you, through completing this contract, you are balancing yourself. And that's your reward. When you're in balance, when you are in alignment, the universe, when you are in right relations, the universe will conspire in your favor. And that's what I'm starting to feel here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. The crown. You are getting divine inspiration because you completed something. You have finished something. That's the crown. That's a Merkaba. Look at that. You've basically got a prismatic dragon focusing an eye, like the eye of God, down into you inside this Merkaba. And if you look at it, surrounding that is a toroidal field, a torus field. Literally, I'm feeling like this. There's something you're working on. There's something you're doing right now that it was part of the plan. It was part of what was going on. It doesn't necessarily mean it was easy. It just means that you're doing what you're supposed to be right now. Let's see what we got here. We need at least one more card. One more card for y'all. There we go. There we go. Prince of Wands. Dadgum, Leo, you are all over this too. Your cards are all over this. You got the Passion and Strength card that has the lion on it with the flames all around him. You got the Prince of Wands in this deck. Leo leading the way. Leo, you're doing it. You're going to exactly where you need to be. Your overall energy is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, Leo. Straight up, that is a phoenix. This is where you were. That's what I'm feeling. This is where you were. You thought up to this point that you were the bird in the cage, but really you're this phoenix, the only cage you have, and you just released yourself. That's literally, you just released yourself into your own rebirth. That's what I'm feeling with this. This is a divine, I don't know, a divine action that is bringing you where you need to be to your own release, so that you are no longer beholden, you're no longer trapped in any kind of cage. We're going to come back to you with clarifiers with the Rider-Waite. Also, I will have down in the description links to these decks. If you want them, I'll have Amazon affiliate links down below. If you buy them, that's an easy way for you to tip me. If you were going to buy them anyway, it costs you nothing extra, and it helps me. So I will have that in there. What I'm going to be using next is the Epic deck. Oh, I love these decks. I do. I love these decks. All four of these, I love them. At some point, I'm going to be expanding the decks that I have. But for right now, these four do everything I need them to. So let's see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle these. It feels like it needs to be reinformed from what we got from your reading so far. Let's see what's going on with your partner. Now, this might even be you helping spur your partner along, or vice versa. And for cross watchers, this might be your partner over here under the Leo side. Also, this is a general reading. It may or may not pertain to you. What does, to keep it. What doesn't, toss it. And once I get into the clarifier cards, I will only be able to go so far in a general reading. If you want more clarification, if you want more information to see if this actually does pertain to you, hit me up. My information will be down below, and we'll set up a private reading. So let's see what we got here for your partner, Leo. Let's see what we got. That's not it. There we go. We got two jumping. Two cards jumping straight out. Let's see what we got. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords and the Death card. Six of Swords and the Death card. Your partner is ending a cycle. They're throwing it away. This could be work. This doesn't necessarily have to be a partner. This could be work. This could be, if you're a cross watcher, this could be you. This could be, who knows. I'm going to need to get deeper into it. But this could be work, a situation, or a partner. And it feels like there's something in their mental space no longer serves them, and they're ending the cycle. Let's see what we got. What's the next placement? Jumped straight up. Next placement is the Eight of Books. Eight of Books. What this talks about, this card, the Eight of Wands in this deck, it talks about getting out of the way, just letting things happen. This person, place, thing, work, whatever, they're just fed up with what's going on. And I'm feeling a very much just, Jesus, take the wheel. That's what I'm getting out of this so far. It feels like they're just throwing their hands up and they're done. Now this could be you with your job. The Griffin of Books. The Griffin of Books. Let's see what that is. The Confusing Book. You have some understanding or blurry vision of what you want to do, but the full picture isn't clear yet. That's okay. Start acting based on what you know. Clarity will come. Does this work? This is work. This is work for you, isn't it, Leo? That's what this is feeling like. I kind of felt that way at first. Like it wasn't really a partner, but this is about your work. This is straight up. What I'm getting here, you're fed up, you're done, you're over it. But you don't know where you want to go yet. So you're just saying, you know what? You've got things that you've already placed into motion. You've got something you already started, even though you can't see where it's going yet. And that's okay. Don't worry about that part. The only part you need to worry about right now is getting started. Once you get started, that's the trick. That's the trick with it, Leo. You just need to go. You just need to start it. Don't try to control it, though. When you try to overly control something, sometimes you stifle it. Don't try to be controlling. Just trust. Trust that you can move forward and you're going to be able to do what you need to do. Because this is very much feeling like a job. This is feeling like a work situation to me. Five of Books. Yeah, this is work. You're done with work. That's what I'm feeling. This might be a relationship. Somebody letting go of a relationship they're no longer satisfied with. But I'm feeling like this is you at work, Leo. This is you sitting here. You've got your values. You've got your things that you've been trying to do. But it's like you've got mechanical expectations surrounding you. All these expectations that you may not even care to try to meet. So you're done. You're done with that. Let's see what else. Give me at least another card. There we go. What we got? Who are you? I'm still learning my deck. Temperance. Temperance. That's who this is. I think. Let me verify. Let me just make sure. I have called the cards wrong. Yep. Temperance. Caution. Don't act rashly. You feel cornered, but don't act rashly. Make sure just like this, she She has got this little pocket of flowers sitting right up next to her, and she is picking the petals off of this one slowly. Don't act rashly. Don't go overboard. Don't just go straight into that fiery, burning Leo and try to just drive forward at all costs. Trust what's going on. Trust what you're doing. You have a plan set before you, but don't jump the gun. Don't jump. Don't just start running. Don't hold yourself back, but don't just run at it. Don't just, Four of books, Four of wands. She's sitting there, she's going over her book, making sure that she's got things in order so that she can comfortably move forward. She's studying, but she still trusts enough that she's not paralyzed. She is walking forward. Let's see what the likely outcome is here. First card and your likely outcome. Three of Spheres. It's also the Trinity. Past, present, future. With what you value. Partnership. Let's see, I need more information on this outcome. Need at least another card. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? A Griffin of Cups. Griffin of Cups. Chalice. Chalice in action. All the dreams, sweetness, and love in the world slip away as if they never were, if they are not acted on. Action gives them power and direction. With power comes responsibility. Use it wisely. Don't rush, but don't paralyze. Do not leave yourself paralyzed. You're gonna be protected in what you're doing, but that doesn't mean you need to rush. You need to make sure you're covering your bases. But just because you're doing that, just because you're covering your bases doesn't mean stop. It means keep a steady pace. The tortoise wins the race. Remember that. That's what I'm getting out of this. And it's not even a race. It's just you'll get where you're going. You just don't need to make it harder for yourself. So let's see here. There's at least one more card. Give me one more card. There we go. There we go. What do we got? Let's see what we got. What do we have? Justice. Justice. A lot of major arcana over here. A lot of major arcana. What is that telling me? What is justice telling me? Self-reflection, self-actualization. That's what that is. Looking yourself in the mirror and seeing who you are. Not just the good, but the bad too. And being happier for it. Being happy that that's what you've done. Because you don't need to be afraid of it. Sorry about that. My necklace is getting all wrapped up on itself. Let's see here, and the overall energy is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. What I'm feeling here with this is actually experiencing your emotions. And it's more than that, though. Let me see here. Let me look that up. Nine of Cups. I want to see what that says about it. Because there's more than that. The chalice provides. When you think you are at the end, when you think you can hold on no longer, the chalice still has just enough left to get you through and gives all it has with love and grace. There you go. That's telling me right here. Don't rush, but don't paralyze yourself either. You're guided. The chalice is giving you exactly what you need right now to actualize, to self-actualize. That's what this is telling me. This could be a partner, but I'm feeling more like it's more for a job, for work. So, let's see here. Let's get some clarifiers on your side. On this side, Leo. Because I think both of these are you, Leo. It's just one is about your personal, what you're personally going through, and one is about what's going on at work. And not just at work, but what's going to go on with your work, what you do for work. So what do we want to do here? What do we want to look at here? Let's look at this Nine of Discs. Well, actually, no. Let's start with the Six of Discs, that first card I pulled. King of Swords. Balancing the scales. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right. That thing, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right. Does not feel right. But it does at the same time. It's not for that card. Who are you for? Which card are you for? Talk to me. What card are you for? The Aeon. King of Swords. Wanted to clarify Aeon, the Aeon, or that placement that had the Aeon. So, technical difficulties. Please stand by. Not enough hands. So we got these two clarified by the King of Swords. What we got here? King of Swords talks about cutting away, about seeing the battlefield and cutting away that which no longer serves. Because that's what it's feeling like. Because balance isn't always about finding out who you are, but finding out who you're not. Who are we clarifying? Page of Wands. This one wants to clarify the Six of Discs. Looking at it with new eyes, looking at finding balance by looking at something with new eyes. Sorry about shaking this. I don't want to give anybody motion sickness. That's what that feels like. Finding balance with new eyes. What's the next card we want to clarify? Let's clarify this Strength card. Talk to me about the Strength card. Come on, Rider. Come on, tell me something about the Strength card. Give me at least one card for the Strength card. There we go. Justice. Justice. Strength through balancing the scales. This is all about finding balance. Figuring out who you're not to inform who you are. What are you? The Two of Cups, and that wants to clarify. That wants to clarify the Princess of Swords. That's who you want to clarify. Sorry about that, my hair gets in the way. I'm just getting a whole lot of balancing yourself out. Balancing the masculine and feminine, balancing past and present, and balancing your future. Balance. Everything I'm seeing here is about bringing you to balance, Leo. Last one I want to clarify for you is the crown. Clarify the crown for me. Come on, y'all. Clarify the crown. Clarify the crown. We got cards that are wanting to jump out, but it's like they... Not that one. It's close, but not that one. The Wheel of Fortune. This is all about ending a cycle. You have finished a contract. You have finished a contract, and it is bringing you balance. That's what I'm feeling with this. If y'all need any more clarification, my information's down below in the description box. Hit me up. Let's set something up private. I can feel it in the deck. We're not going to be able to go any deeper. Everything keeps talking about balance and ending a cycle on this side. So that's as far as I'm going to be able to go in a general reading. Hit me up if you want to go any deeper than that. To clarify on this side, what's feeling like work, I'm going to be using the Necronomicon Tarot. Let's see what we got there. And I've already pre-shuffled all my decks. Sometimes I get the vibe that it needs to be shuffled again. Sometimes I don't. This is telling me it doesn't need to be reshuffled. So let's see here. What are we going to clarify over here? I want to clarify it's Death and Six of Swords. I want to clarify that. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Come on, talk to me. Cards were a little upset with me because it'd been a minute since I did a reading. So they've been kind of frustrated with me this go round. So come on. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Come on. There we go. We got them jumping. The Knight of Discs, the Shaman. Definitely about what you value. Definitely about work. Changing the type of work you do. Being spiritually guided to change the type of work you do. I need to get a clarifier on this Eight of Wands, Eight of Books. And the Magician card flipped itself. This is you straight up manifesting, getting out of the way, letting it happen. Manifesting what it is you're trying to do, trying to get, manifesting your goal, just getting out of the way. And it's spiritually, you're guided. But if you try to keep too much control, it's like having too many cooks in a kitchen, too many people trying to have control. Just stand back and trust that it's going to go the way it needs to. I want to clarify this 5 of books. Clarify this 5 of books. Talk to me about this 5 of books. And for that, we got the 2 of discs. This 5 of books feels like you kicking a dead horse, or somebody's kicking a dead horse. They're asking for something that either you're not willing to or not able to give for whatever reason. And it's like kicking a dead horse. It's like trying to pull a body out of a grave. That's exactly what that feels like. And it's just not in you. Let's see here, we want to do... I want to do this. I want to see what's in this, what was this? What was that one? Justice card in this deck. Making a deal with your shadow. You got the 6 of Swords. Making a deal, coming together with your shadow. About work. Focus. Becoming whole. Dang. This is good stuff right here, man. Alrighty, that's going to do it for you, Leo. If you need anything else clarified, if you need to go deeper into this reading, my information is down below. Hit me up with that private reading. Also, I'm doing Reiki. I can do Reiki at a distance or in person here in Jacksonville. Also, in March, I will be learning to be a Reiki master teacher, and I will actually be able to teach Reiki at that point. So if you're at all interested in any of this, my information is down below. Get with me and let's see what we can make happen. I want to say thank you for spending your time with me tonight, today, whatever it happens to be, wherever you happen to be. It's night for me. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you need anything else clarified, hit me up in a private reading request. Put it down in the comments. Talk to me about, I will be giving away a free reading this month. If you want one, put it down in the comments what it is you need clarified, and we'll get together on that. I'll pick one lucky winner, and February is my birthday. I'm giving to you instead of me expecting something in return. So thank you for spending time with me. Hope this was informative. Hope this helped you out, and thank you.